I've tested the best soundbars at every price range, and in this video, I'll show you the absolute best ones I would buy across 5 price categories, so you can get the best one for your money. Let's get into it. First, we're going to take a look at the best options in the under $150 range. Vizio V-Series V21XJ8. This compact 2.1 soundbar system from Vizio is a fantastic budget option that punches well above its weight class. I've been testing it in my apartment for a few weeks and I'm genuinely impressed with how much bass this little system delivers for under $150. The soundbar itself is slim and sleek, while the wireless subwoofer is surprisingly powerful despite its small 5-inch size. It can actually rattle your room when watching action movies or playing bass-heavy music. This is perfect for anyone looking to upgrade from their TV's built-in speakers without breaking the bank. If you mainly watch TV shows, movies, or play games and want clearer dialogue with some added punch, you'll love this. However, if you're an audiophile or looking for true surround sound, you might want to look elsewhere. The V21XJ8 has the down-mix surround content, so it won't give you that immersive experience you'd get from a more expensive system with dedicated rear speakers. Sony HDS-100F. This sleek 2.0 channel soundbar from Sony is a great entry-level option if you're tight on space or don't want to deal with a separate subwoofer. I've found the sound quality to be crisp and clear, especially for dialogue in TV shows and movies. The bass reflex speaker design helps deliver surprisingly punchy bass for a standalone soundbar, though it obviously can't match systems with dedicated subwoofers. This is ideal for apartment dwellers or anyone with limited space who wants better sound than their TV speakers provide. I'd recommend it especially for dialogue-heavy content like news, documentaries, and TV shows. The Bluetooth connectivity is also great for streaming music from your phone. However, if you're big on action movies or bass-heavy music, you might find it lacking in the low-end department. Several users have mentioned that while it's decent for general audio, the bass performance is below average for those wanting that boomy sound that really brings content to life. Next, we're going to take a look at the best options in the $150 to $250 range. Vizio M51AX-J6. This 5.1 soundbar system from Vizio has seriously impressed me with its performance for the price. I've been testing it in my living room for movie nights, and the Dolby Atmos support really adds dimension to action scenes. The separate surround speakers create a genuinely impressive experience that pulls you into whatever you're watching. The bass response is particularly impressive. When testing bass-heavy tracks like Silent Shout by The Knife, it handled maximum volume without distortion, which is rare at this price point. This is perfect for anyone who wants a true surround sound experience without breaking the bank. If you watch a lot of movies and want to feel more immersed, this is your pick. However, if you're primarily a music listener, you might find it slightly lacking in high-frequency detail. It tends to favor bass and mids over treble. Also, while it supports Dolby Atmos, it uses virtual processing rather than dedicated upward-firing speakers, so don't expect the same height effects as premium systems. Samsung HWV-650. This 3.1 channel soundbar from Samsung has become my go-to recommendation for people who want simplicity without sacrificing sound quality. I've been using it in my apartment, and the dedicated center channel makes dialogue crystal clear. I never miss a word even during intense action scenes. The bass boost feature adds impressive depth with just a button press, which is perfect for movie nights. What really stands out is how easy it is to set up. I had it running in minutes, and the wireless subwoofer means no messy cables running across your room. This is ideal for anyone who prioritizes clear dialogue and wants a clean minimalist setup. If you're upgrading from TV speakers, you'll be blown away by the difference. However, if you're looking for a true surround sound, this isn't it. While it supports DTS Virtual Expert Virtual Surround, it doesn't compare to systems with actual rear speakers. That said, you can add Samsung's optional rear speaker kit later if you want to upgrade. For apartment dwellers or smaller rooms, this provides more than enough power and clarity without overwhelming your space. Next, we're going to take a look at the best options in the $250 to $500 range. Hisense AX5125H. This 5.1.2 channel Dolby Atmos soundbar is my go-to recommendation for anyone wanting a complete surround sound experience without breaking the bank. I was blown away by how immersive movies felt with the AX5125H during the Live 8 concert scene in Bohemian Rhapsody. It genuinely felt like I was surrounded by the crowd. The wireless subwoofer delivers that deep bass punch you want for explosions, while the 2 rear speakers create a true surround sound experience that single-bar systems just can't match. I'd recommend this to anyone who prioritizes getting real surround sound on a budget. At under $350, you're getting actual rear speakers and Atmos capabilities that would cost much more from premium brands. However, if you're primarily a music listener, you might be disappointed by the Bluetooth-only streaming. There's no Wi-Fi connectivity or app for fine-tuning your sound. But for movie lovers who want powerful immersive sound without spending a fortune, this is an absolute steal. JBL Bar 500. This soundbar subwoofer combo packs a serious punch for its size. Though I was particularly impressed with the pure voice technology, I didn't have to constantly adjust the volume between quiet dialogue scenes and loud action sequences. The 10-inch wireless subwoofer delivers deep, powerful bass that really enhances everything from movies to gaming sessions. The multi-beam technology creates a surprisingly wide soundstage that makes your content feel more immersive, even without dedicated rear speakers. I'd recommend the JBL Bar 500 for anyone who wants a clean, minimalist setup with versatile connectivity options. With Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, AirPlay 2, and Chromecast built in, it's perfect for streaming music from any device. The room calibration feature automatically optimizes sound for your space, which I found super helpful. However, if you're looking for the most authentic Dolby Atmos experience, you might want to look elsewhere. While it supports Atmos, it doesn't have dedicated up-firing drivers, so you won't get that true overhead sound effect. For gamers and movie watchers who want clear dialogue, punchy bass, and a sleek design, this is a fantastic mid-range option. Next, we're gonna take a look at the best options in the $500 to $1,000 range. LG S90TR. This LG S90TR is an absolute game changer for home theater audio. I've been testing it extensively across movie, gaming, and music, and it delivers impressive performance that punches above its price point. The 7.1.3 channel setup creates a genuinely immersive experience with those up-firing speakers, giving you convincing Dolby Atmos effects, while the wireless rear speakers and subwoofer make setup a breeze. Just plug them into power and you're good to go. The soundbar is perfect for anyone who wants a complete surround sound solution without the complexity of traditional home theater receivers. The AI room calibration automatically adjusts to your space, which I found really helped balance the sound and tame problematic bass resonances in my testing room. If you own an LG TV, you'll get extra benefits from the Wow Orchestra feature, though I wouldn't buy it just for that. I wouldn't recommend this for audiophiles seeking the absolute pinnacle of sound quality, but for most people looking to significantly upgrade their TV audio without dealing with complex setups, the S90TR hits a sweet spot of performance and features that make it worth the investment. Sony HD-A7000. The Sony HD-A7000 is a premium soundbar that delivers some of the most impressive virtual surround performance I've ever heard. What blew me away was how the wide-spaced beam tweeters create a soundstage that extends way beyond the physical bar. While watching Gravity in Dolby Atmos, I kept checking it if there wasn't actually a speaker right next to me. The upward-firing speakers combined with Sony's vertical surround engine technology give standard content an immersive height that element too, bringing a more natural feel that sonically transports you to whatever environment is unfolding on screen. The soundbar is ideal for tech enthusiasts who want all the connectivity options and audio format support possible. It handles virtually every audio codec we have a name for, from Dolby Atmos and True HD to DTS-X and DTS-HD Master Audio. I wouldn't recommend this for bass heads since it lacks some low-end punch without the optional subwoofer, and it doesn't get as loud as some competitors in this price range. But if you're looking for a premium standalone soundbar with exceptional virtual surround capabilities and tons of features, this is my top pick in the price bracket. Next, we're going to take a look at the best options in the $1,000+ range. Samsung HWQ990D. This is Samsung's 2024 flagship soundbar, and honestly, it's a beast. I've been testing it in my living room for the past few weeks, and the 11.1.4 channel setup with those discrete satellite speakers create an incredibly immersive sound experience. The standout feature for me has been the HDMI 2.1 support, which allows 4K at 120Hz pass-through, perfect if you're a gamer like me with a PS5 or Xbox Series X. The SpaceFit SoundPro room correction automatically adjusts to your space, and I've noticed it makes a real difference in how balanced everything sounds. This soundbar is definitely for serious home theater enthusiasts who want the absolute best Dolby Atmos experience without installing ceiling speakers. If you've got a larger room and the budget to match, you'll love how this fills your space with dimensional sound that genuinely comes from all directions. However, I wouldn't recommend this to apartment dwellers with thin walls. This thing gets loud with minimal compression even at max volume. Also, if you're tight on space, be aware that it's pretty large and might not fit between the legs of a 55-inch TV. Nakamichi Shockwave Ultra 9.2.4. This soundbar system is an absolute powerhouse with its dual 10-inch wireless subwoofers and 4 satellite speakers. I've been blown away by how much rumble these twin subs bring to my movie nights. You don't just hear explosions, you feel them in your chest. What makes this system unique is its flexibility. You can place those 4 satellite speakers in 6 different configurations depending on your room layout, which I found super helpful when setting up in my oddly shaped living room. This is perfect for bass heads and movie buffs who want theater-like sound with serious low-end punch. If you are someone who watches a lot of action movies or plays bass-heavy music, you'll appreciate those dual subwoofers delivering bass as deep as 20 Hz. However, I wouldn't recommend this if you're not tech-savvy or patient with setup. With all those separate components, it can be a bit overwhelming to get everything positioned and dialed in just right. Also, I've noticed the bass can sometimes be a little too powerful and might drown out dialogue, so you'll need to play with the settings to get the balance just right for your space. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you found this video to be helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Alright, peace out.